How's the start of spring going for you?
It's going well. I mean, everybody's getting better each day. I mean, cold mornings, but try and get 1% better every day, trying to chase through.
Is it easier this year because you've been through it before and you know what the expectations are?
I mean, I feel like it's easier for everybody. I mean, this is the second year with the new coaching staff and Coach Rule. So, yeah, the expectation is here, but once again, the standard has risen because, as you said, we know what we got going through. We know the experience, so that's that.
You've got some guys coming back in your room, but also some new ones. What are your impressions of this group so far?
Which room are you talking about?
Linebackers?
I'm not.
Jacks
Yeah,
specifically?
they're Jacks. I mean, you got guys like Kai, Chief, me as well, Corvid Dema, new guys like Willis, and I mean those are the guys that are pretty like working. Oh, yeah, and you got Mav and P. Will. So like those guys, like even though Mav and P. Will are hurt right now, but like we got a solid room that we can develop on and we can expand in our skill set. You know what I mean? But like we have a wonderful position coach right now, Jack. So, like, yeah, I mean, we're pretty confident in our room. We got a standard in our room that we're trying to chase every day, and I feel like we're chasing it.
How much do you feel like you've grown now that you're more familiar with this defense and this team?
I feel like I've grown a lot, but I don't have a measuring stick for me right now because it's me versus me every single day. That's my measuring stick.
Yeah. Who are some of the players maybe on your room or just on the side of the defense that you feel like have really grown a lot, impressed you this spring so far?
I feel like everybody's working. Like I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like I can't really tell you anything. Like I feel like everybody's just genuinely working. You know, it's gonna be some good stuff on film. It's gonna be some bad stuff on film. But I feel like everybody's genuinely working. Like no one's just taking the spring off or like, oh, it's not season yet. I'm just gonna cruise through it. I feel like everybody's genuinely working. So like, grown per se, I can't really say nothing. Like everybody has grown. Matt Drill's making a man out of all of us. So like, yeah.
How do you feel like those the three separate teams they have developed for that competition? How has that helped you, and how do you like that extra competition?
Just bring the line out you, man. Compete. That also exposes the weaknesses that we have on the team because it's not like ones versus twos or everybody's mixed up in their own individual group. So it's like exposes some weakness and also exposes some strengths. You know what I mean? So like it's a good thing that we see those weaknesses and we got film later on today that we could just watch and understand what to do right and what to do next. So like once again, anything can happen, next man up. So anybody got to pop up and make that play. Everybody has those reps on those particular plays and have the particular experience to do what they got to do.
For young guys like Shavers and Dylan and all of those guys, kind of what have you seen from them this spring?
A lot of flash, especially from Shavers. V9, a lot of flash. And Dylan as well. Like, those are guys, like, there's a lot of speed in that linebacker room, and it's like, it helps out a lot, especially when you play on the line, that you got guys, like, filling those holes, running through those gaps, and, like, yeah, shout out to 51 and 52, man. They're doing really well.
For you and the rest of the group, what does progress look like from last year to this year?
I mean, just our pass rush skills, how we engage in blocks, how we disengage in blocks. You know what I mean? Just like coming more immersed and comfortable being a 5'9" technique, man, and just trying to be the one of those edge setters that makes a difference in the game. Edge rusher, edge setter, like make a difference in the run game and the pass game. No difference at all. You know what I mean? So like we just trying to execute in the right ways, executing different things that they give us, that T-White give us, and I think that's the progress as it is, like our get off, our stance, where our hand placement is, our eyes, and all the little details.
For sure. And for a guy like Prince Will and those guys, have you kind of taken a mentorship role on some of those younger guys? Not really. They kind of do it themselves.
I mean, I don't want to give myself that title. I feel like I'm just trying to be a good teammate. You know, if I know something and I realize someone don't know something, I'm loving to pass the wisdom on. I don't want to label myself as a mentor or give myself that like title, like, oh, I'm the almighty that knows. That's not the case. You know what I mean? I just have experience that some may lack, but I'm always offering, always willingness to pass it down, pass it forward. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can call it mentorship. I don't know. I'm just trying to be a good teammate. That's all it really is.
I feel you. Again, kind of this is your second off season here. Kind of what have you seen? Kind of what growth have you seen from the team overall? you're like coming from Georgia and you know the culture that was there, seeing the culture work here.
I mean, I feel like Nebraska, the way we do things here is with Coach Rule that came through, the way we do things here specifically, and the winter conditioning, I feel like that's what makes us go harder in the spring conditioning or the spring season. Like, man, those 4 weeks, 5 weeks of med drills, I'm telling you, makes a man out of some people, man. Man a man out of me, I'll tell you that much. And it's just like, no, doing that, embracing that culture, embracing the themes of that, it propels us further when we hit the field and we got pads on, when we don't think. We can just run and go, 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 go. You know what I mean? So that's all I really got for you on that one.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Got it.